Teach to Learn is an initiative in the Department of Applied Mechanics and Biomedical Engineering at IIT Madras, designed to bring hands-on STEM learning and manufacturing skill set to government schools across India. The program is built on a simple belief: STEM education should be accessible to every child, irrespective of background, location, or learning challenges. Through hands-on experience-based teaching, we connect the expertise of premier academic institutions with government school students across India. Our team has traveled across rural, tribal, and coastal regions, conducting workshops, setting up labs, training teachers, and ensuring that the joy of scientific learning reaches every classroom. Our program has reached students who cannot speak or hear, who communicate their thoughts beautifully through hand gestures and sign language. For these hearing-impaired students, traditional teaching methods often fall short, making visual and hands-on methods essential. This understanding shaped one of the most meaningful chapters of our journey at Buds School for Hearing-Impaired Students in Nilambur, Malappuram, where students welcomed our sessions with remarkable focus and enthusiasm. When our team began working at Buds School for Hearing-Impaired Students, Mrs. Nuzaiba, the dedicated teacher, shared how these sessions became truly helpful for her students when concepts were taught through hands-on activities.
Actually, we are grateful to have this opportunity for our children, especially the children with hearing impairment, because we were confused whether we will be able to convey these topics and this concept to children, those who are suffering with hearing loss. Surprisingly, they showed keen interest on these topics. At first we felt a little bit difficult because this was not the way how they learned science, because it was purely like bookish knowledge. They depended books and notes. That kind of way of studying was their habit. But here in Dell Lab, we provided to them a hands-on experience, because there they learned science by doing.
The children were able to grasp them much more easily compared to regular classroom methods.
It was first time we got all this experience from IIT Madras, because they taught us if we are teaching this way the science, children will chew the subject. Otherwise, they may engulf the topic. But here they can enjoy and they can learn the science by hands-on experience.
Teach to Learn introduced specially tailored device engineering lab sessions and 3D printing sessions for the hearing-impaired students. This intervention focused on hands-on STEM activities, device mechanisms, tactile learning, and simple, beginner-friendly 3D design tools, ensuring that concepts were not just taught but experienced. Every idea was broken down using visual demonstrations, touch and feel models, step-by-step device dismantling, and sign-supported explanations. And once learning became completely interactive, the transformation was immediate. Students grew more curious, more confident, and began designing their own 3D models, bringing their imagination to life. Their efforts reached a proud milestone when hearing-impaired students presented a 3D printing stall at the Ente Kalam exhibition. Using sign language, gestures, and visual displays, they explained their projects to visitors, and their stall soon became one of the event's highlights. Students shared that, for the first time, science felt easy to understand.
In classroom, I used to study science by reading and writing through vigorous training and practicing. In Dell Lab, we are learning science by doing. So now I like science much more. At first, when I came to Dell Lab, I was little bit afraid to see the devices like cycle belt and all other. But when the teacher started to teach me, I felt little bit easier. When it started to dismantle, I was totally confused whether I could be able to learn this or not. But slowly, I started to learn. 3D printing has 3 processes. We learned all these 3 processes like designing, slicing and printing. I learned this design. I made different models like a table, keychain, chair and cup, etc.
Mrs. Nuzaiba expressed that the sessions made STEM joyful and truly inclusive for her classroom. Through initiatives like these, Teach to Learn continues to demonstrate that STEM learning is for every student, regardless of language, ability, or geography. Our mission remains simple: to ensure every child gets the chance to explore, experiment, and innovate. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to JSS Malappuram, the Bridgeway Group, and all the teachers who supported this journey. Together, we are proving that education has no barriers and that science truly belongs to everyone.